Hello, welcome to the video tutorial on how to do mail merge. I've just done it with L2. They should all say hi. No, they're quite shy today. Anyway, we've just written the letter. Mail merge is quite easy, and there are a number of steps. We've to type the letter. We've actually just done that. And some assignments you will notice that there's marks here, W's, X's, that sort of thing. They're really just for our indication that we intend to put something in there, actually a variable of some description. Anyway, so I've typed the letter. I'm ready to roll. So in terms of our steps, the first thing we got to do is we need to go to File. We need to go to Save As. It's not too clear on the video, but the rest should be in Juiceif. We're going to go to Browse. It's important to know where we save our stuff, so we should have some control over it. What we want to see is, let's say for example I'm going to save it into Documents, so that's the where. I'm going to create a new folder because all mail merge assignments have a number of files, generally anything between 4 and 6, which means it should be in a room on its own or a folder. To do that, I've just click on New Folder appears. I'm going to give it a name. The content of this letter, actually if you have a quick read of it, is called is about a fashion house. I'm just going to rename that there. So that's what I'm going to call the folder, fashion house. I'm just going to press enter, and now I'm going to go into that room. I know where I am actually. If I look up at the top of this address line, it says I'm in this PC, Documents and Fashion House. There's nothing in Fashion House because I haven't saved anything yet. And I need to give it a letter, or save the letter. So what is it? It's a fashion house letter. So I'm going to save. It's saved. There we go. Now, the next thing we need to do is make the list. Making the list is quite easy. I'm going to Mailing. I'm going to Start. I'm going to Step-by-Step Wizard. And I'm actually going to use the steps of the wizard that are on this side. What am I doing? I'm doing a letter. I go to Next. I don't need anything here, so I'm just going to go to Next again. It asks me two questions. Do I have a list, and do I want to type a list? I don't have the list yet, so I'm going to type it. I'm going to create it, and I'm going to customize it. It's important to customize. I'm going to delete what I don't need. This can be a bit cumbersome, so just bear with it. I'm going to delete what I don't need. I don't need company name, and this time I don't need title. I do, however, need, I can use city as address line tree, but just as in the assignment it says address line tree, so we're going to add in ADDREFS address tree. So I'll add that in, and I don't need city. And after address tree, I do need another one, and I'm going to call it time. And time is added, so I'm going to click OK. And now I need to type in the so obviously it's Frank Smith 1 the road Dublin 8, and the time we want them to come for interview is 9. Now, the important bit here is the new entry, if I want to type in a new guy. However, I'm going to save this straight away, so I'm going to click on OK. So why is it important to save the list? Well, the list actually goes to a different area. It's called My Data Sources, and tends to get lost. So where did we save it? We saved it in Documents. Somewhere in here I saved it in Fashion House. We won't see the letter here, but this is because it's a window and it's actually looking for a database, so not a Word file, so that's why we can't see them. We are going to save it as Fashion House List, and we're going to hit Save. The one thing you should do for all these assignments is actually add yourself. So I'm going to edit the list. So I'm going to click here, click on edit, and I'm actually going to new entry, and I'm going to add myself. Yeah. Golden. This is for when you print these assignments. 200 the Moon Avenue. Oh, wonky typing. Avenue. Where's that? The Moon. And that's Moon 009. And what time for interview? Let's say 12. So click on OK. That's that added. Do you want to save it? Yes, I do. And so that's the list done. Click on OK. So now we go to step 4. Step 4 is all about inserting the list that we've just created into the letter. I'm going to delete my W. I'm going to insert first name. I'm going to go insert again and insert last name. So these are effectively in the way now. I'm just going to delete them. So I insert the list that I want. Address 2, address 3. Again, don't need this X, that's first name. I don't need this SS here, and that's time. So I've inserted or programmed the list into the letter. It looks good, so I go to next. It shows me the way it looks. I actually don't like the address with so many gaps, so I'm going to home, go to no spacing. That just reduces the spacing. I'm going to put a comma in here. I forgot to put a full stop there. My letter looks good, so I'm going to go to next. To finish off the mail merge, or actually merge the two documents together, it's edit individual, and once I click on OK, you'll see the screen blinking. There it is there. There it is there, and there's my first letter. There's my second letter, third letter, fourth letter, so on and so forth. Well done, that's your first mail merge. To know that it's completed, we need to save it. Save as, browse. Where do I want to save it to? Documents. Into the Fashion House, if this is this folder here. And I need to give it a name. It's Fashion House letter, but this one is merged. It's finished. And if I hit save, that's saved. I can now go to File and Close, and that's gone. You'll notice that it's still there. So I'm going to go to File, Save As well, Browse. And this is actually the temp. It's effectively a template, so I'm saving that as well. And Save. And I'm going to go to File and Close. And that's that. Just give me 2 seconds